Yes, sir. 13th round with your main man, Kenny Caraway. Shout out to my people over at Meister Watches. Big ups to them. Shout out to the whole crew over at Jordan Brand, always showing love, showing support. And shout out to the dope ones. Shout out to my main man, Donna's Dope, always showing love for what we do over here. And we had a little bit of a news earlier today as ESPN Mike Coppinger is reporting that Errol Spence Jr. and Keith Thurman are finalizing a deal for a 154-pound fight that is expected to take place in April. It says after that, Spence will then have 60 days to close a deal for a long-awaited, undisputed welterweight championship bout with Terrence Crawford, or he'd have to face the winner, Virgil Ortiz, and who he's facing, or he'd be stripped of the belts. So here's the thing. Spence going up to 154, even if it's for one fight. My fear is he doesn't come back to 147. He had already talked about how this fight with Crawford was going to be probably his last at 147, and then he was going to move up. If he's already going up there right now, and it's going to be interesting to see what he does for fight night in that fight. I don't know. I don't know this. It's not unprecedented. He could come right back down to 147. But my concern is that he doesn't come back to 147 and we never get that fight. I will say this about Spence Thurman. It's shout out to Dr. David because he said this fight was going to happen a long time ago. But this is a fight Errol Spence didn't want for a long time. He doesn't like Keith Thurman because he's in the situation that Keith Thurman is in now with no belts, and Errol Spence is in right now with all the belts. Spence was trying to get a fight. Thurman would not give him a fight. So Spence never wanted to give him this fight, give him this opportunity. The trash talk and the buildup is going to be nice. These dudes is going to be talking crazy about each other because I don't think Errol likes Keith, and Keith be running his mouth. So the buildup is going to be nice. I'm not the fight. I think Errol Spence handles Keith Thurman easily, probably even knocks him out. But one way or another, looks like we're getting Spence Thurman in April, and hopefully Spence Crawford after that. That's the 13th round.